Hello, hello, everyone. Today we are actually going to start with a interview with one of our players. So first off, I would like you to say your name, your role, your main, the year you're in your school. But start off with your username as well.
Okay, hi everyone, I'm AlkeysS, also known as Kate. I play support for CMU Maroon. I'm a senior this year, I'm old, and 2 feet in the grave. My major, it is nursing.
Well, that is a mouthful, but welcome to the welcome to the interview. So, how did you get into esports?
I got into esports from a couple friends that went here and then left the school. They were really into it their freshman year, and they introduced it to me. And I also played in high school for a year.
Fun.
Mm-hmm.
So you were kind of a veteran, and you just kind of came back in.
Kind of.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
nice. That's nice. How are you feeling going into these matches for next Sunday or this Sunday?
For this Sunday, I think I'm feeling pretty good. Our last scrim, I think we all kind of realized that we hate losing on our last map, so we're really competitive, and I think we're all getting used to all the new characters and everything that's been added into the game, so I think it's gonna go pretty well. I hope it's gonna go pretty well, at least.
Based on how you were talking about, like, basically your team and kind of getting ready for it, especially with our new characters coming on, what is, like, your team's main focus of, like, just practice this week?
This week we were really focusing on our flanking. The 2 new characters that were added, On Run on the DPS and Mizuki on support, we've been really putting them together to try to go on more flanks and then just having 3 people be more main, especially with Order 16 on tank.
Nice. What's your biggest threat to your team's success overall this Sunday, you think?
I think it could be communication. I think that sometimes, depending on things, we just don't talk about it, or we just don't call things right, or just like during our last scrim, we had a couple problems with us not just like calling ults or anything, and it was a little messy and fights were a bit skirmishy, and we had no idea what each other were doing, so hopefully we'll clear that up this Sunday.
Do you have any idea how you would want to clear that up, or are we going to be basing it on your coach?
I think that's a coach question.
It's a coach question. You know, that's solid. What do you think your team does the best right now, though, compared to that last communication?
I think our team does really well just with being pretty solid on mechanics wise. I think we're all pretty good like players. We all have our strengths and weaknesses obviously, but I think that everyone on our team is just pretty good mechanically, and if we all brought that together, we'd be a really good team. Not saying that we're not a good team, but just like if we all work together as a team and communicate, then it is going to be a lot better.
Do you have like a certain mechanic that you guys are like really solid on, or is it just overall mechanics?
I think all of our mechanics are pretty well. We've all, I think, been playing for a decently long time, so we kind of understand the game, and that makes it easier to kind of work as a team, especially when many of us have known each other for 3 years, so we kind of 3 or 4 years, so we know how each other plays and everything like that.
Well, that's cool. What hero/player should we be looking out for on this Sunday game?
This Sunday, I think you really want to look at Shaq because I think he's going to be trying to play on run a lot, and the numbers that he was putting up during our scrim yesterday was pretty good, so you'll have to take a look out for him on the flank.
We'll definitely keep a lookout for Shaq. One more question. How do you think you guys are going to control the pace of that match?
I think that we can control the pace of that match by that Shaq and I usually are on the flank with that Mizuki and Onron, so we are going to push up space with our other 3, our tank, DPS, and support through main, and then we can kind of also eat some of the pressure on the outside with that flank, so that basically we're just pinching them in the between, and they kind of get stuck there, so now they have to look like 180s kind of, if that makes sense, to shoot both sides, and I think that's how we're gonna control, by just like collapsing like a pit of vipers on them. If that makes sense.
Great. Yeah, no, that sounds exciting to watch. Do you have anything else you would like to say? Kind of just general. Anything you want to say?
Be sure to support us, CMU Esports as a total, not just Overwatch. We have some really great teams here, so be on the lookout for new media posts and everything, and I'm really excited for this semester.
Amazing. All right, that is AlkeysS. If you want to catch her, come watch our, well, no. There's a possible of a stream Sunday.
Possibly.
But if not, come next week to come watch AlkeysS.
Bye. Right.
Okay, hello. My name is Owen, and I'm here with Gabe today talking about himself. So tell me a little about yourself. What's your name? Where your role? Your hero?
So my name is Gabe, or Gabriel. I go Pyro or PyroRat. I am from Denver in Littleton. Roles I do are DPS, and the heroes I play, it's a big pool. The ones I do are Vendetta, Onron, and Genji.
Cool.
So,
What year are you in school? And what are you studying?
am a sophomore in school.
What are you studying?
I am doing MET and mechanical engineering.
You're doing what now?
MET.
I don't know what that is. Oh,
Mechanical-
mechanical engineering.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got you. How did you get into esports? Why are you here?
I got into esports when I got into like a lot of gaming. Like when I was a kid, I wasn't really much of a gamer. I was like more of a sports guy.
Yeah.
And then finally, when I finally played like my first ever like game,
Yeah.
which was like Halo and Black
Okay,
Ops.
yeah.
That's where I started
Uh-huh.
getting more interested in. And then
DPS
middle school, I got more interested into it. So in high school, I
Okay.
joined a high school esports team, and
Oh, really?
now
Cool.
here we are.
Awesome. All right. How are you feeling heading into your match today?
I'm actually quite excited because of both excited and nervous because we do have new heroes
Yeah, it's a new
coming, new
Yeah.
season, new heroes. So very excited to try out the new DPS, but also very nervous because it's
change.
it's changed. Everyone's
Absolutely.
new to these characters, so there's going to be like a lot of new concepts.
It's a big
and-
learning curve.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So especially that cat. I'm scared of
Especially the
that
cat. Yeah.
I'm nervous with that cat.
Yeah. Well, how do you handle the high pressure of being in the game
With me, how I handle it is that like I know like everyone's like all worried, everyone's like screaming or like a lot. So what I do is it's not the best, but I kind of go silent and kind of go into like my own
Yep.
kind of world during the game.
Yep.
And
We've
just-
seen that.
Yes, as you
We-
see, is that I
I'm gonna-
legit just
I'm
at the
gonna-
end just go in and try to create as much chaos so
Yep.
my team can
Yeah, you definitely do that.
either it's good chaos or it's bad chaos, but I try to create as like I guess a good chaos for my team to be like, oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
there's something going on. We could probably make
Absolutely.
something out of this.
No. And then what's your mindset going into the first map? How do you prepare for the first map of the game?
With my first, like my mindset for that is, yes, I want us to have fun, but kind of be more serious because it is the first map, and like
Yeah.
the first map is like where it's like you set the
So you
standard.
set the tone, you,
You
set,
set
the
the tone.
standard, absolutely.
Yeah, because I feel like if you lose first map, that's like some people will start going downhill because it's just like, what did we go wrong? So I try to set like where I want us to be like serious and like ready to go and
Yeah.
like try to be good. So like later on, we do keep up like that good mindset.
Yeah, absolutely. And then obviously with the new heroes and everything,
Yes.
what are we looking for comp wise? How confident are we in our team comp today? Thoughts on
For
that?
our comp, we're kind of going probably with a lot of a hybrid because I will be doing hybrid and poke mainly because I will be probably playing Onron and Emre most of the time.
Okay.
But with our comp, we mainly do like a lot of we're more
You're
poke,
poke
and
brawl time. Yeah.
poke and brawl. So I am like the one that's like offset with everyone. Like while they're brawling, I'll go and
Yeah.
dive
You're like
into
our
the,
flanker.
like I'm
Designated
I'm
flanker
like the
guy
one and
usually.
only flanker that goes in and tries to
Yeah.
goes in. So
What are you guys doing right now?
I think what we're doing right is we are communicating a little bit better.
Okay.
Probably not for me. I know I need to do more of that, but I think for our team, we're doing more calming with like where we want to go, who needs healing, or like where the enemy is, or we're just like fully like coming together as like a team now.
Yeah.
So like we're finally getting each other. We're finally.
How are we gonna win?
That is a good question, but
That's what I want to hear.
how we're gonna win is that we're just gonna completely bomb rush the whole team and just hopefully
Take 'em
just-
out back.
Yeah, just take them out back and shoot them down. I guess. There you go.
Perfect. Well, thank you for your time. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you answering the questions.
Thank you.